Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dragon's Dogma number 2. We are continuing our adventures in the unmoored world, making our way towards Batal to get Ozzy back because we are desperately missing her. But we are also trying to explore some of these new paths on the way there. And I'm tempted to see if we could take this one, but I also don't want to get locked in and have to come all the way down and then back up. But we might just have to YOLO it. Got glimmer coal over here. This is another weird spot where it's like, kind of feels like there should be something here. I don't know, hopefully in DLC or something like that. Because it's like, you couldn't access this unless you're in the unmoored world. So why put this here, you know?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Like, this wall could have just been from here to there, and it would have been totally fine. But instead, like, we're teased with that, you know? Yeah, no, I think we will go get Ozzy first. We're gonna have to make our way down there anyway, so maybe we'll take this path when we need to. This was kind of our point of no return if we kept going. Then from here, Ozzy's not actually too far. If I can find the path that leads up.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed. and the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
Do the people not question its existence? I should like to know more about its activities if 'twere me.
Due to neglect proper nutrition.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look? Where to now?
This is a peaceful place. Perfect.
Must be upstairs.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Nice.
Whatever our squabbles may have been, I trust you understand that setting this world to rights takes precedence.
We need this experiment. Roll call.
Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall Lord Phasus lamenting that he be reduced to aiding you. But it matters not. Both he and I are too rushed off our feet to care for such trivialities. We seek to devise some means of forestalling these dragons' attacks from above, you see. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, perhaps you will join us on Volcanic Island. 'Tis all the same, either way. This world needs no Arisen to save it. Such is Lord Phasus's creed and mine. Leave me be if you've an interest in helping us fight.
If I trace life to its source, what might I find?
All right. So yeah, I think from here we will actually head towards Volcanic Island. Um, if only just to save, the slaved
The place
pawns.
loses its mystique when returned to so often.
I'm sure the Arisen would not bring us here without due cause.
Oh, we could go to the Talos. Okay, so yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. I, I mean, we'll go do it, but that's a maybe. Because so the way this works is well, I failed to defeat it before it lost a single arm. And I guess the way it works is if it loses both arms, it can't do anything. And if it still has one arm, it can destroy, I think, one of these things for you or something like that. And if it has two arms, it can destroy maybe two of them. I want to do them because it's my first time playing. I want to do all these myself and then see if this can still be activated because I'm not sure if it's actually taking care of these ones or if it's taking care of like some quote, ones somewhere else, like some fake ones, but you still get the rewards for it or something like that. So we might hold off on doing this situation. We might take care of this one though, just because it is like right here.
This place never fails to calm my spirit. It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and service.
Yeah, I guess we could just go around.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself. Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Damn near enough of wasting.
The month I spent with Lord Phasus was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing that is, save your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
Well, let not these changes to the world mar your reunion. They are...
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The path through this rock has been sealed to us. There's naught for it but to search for an alternate.
Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters, summoned by that beast, no.
There are too many of them.
Well, that's cool.
Better
They
we
like
cut down only those
faded
we
away into
must
nothingness.
to proceed.
The tide is turning against us.
What you waiting for? Get on with it.
Leave me be.
You've made yourself an enemy.
You're going to...
Pushing your luck.
Not half bad.
Gotta crack a few skulls.
Not much use for sellswords out in the world now, is there?
Principle is uncommon as a lesson.
Scary. I've never seen them.
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Why do you falter? Come this way. Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
Let us see what you're
Have my protection.
Why do you falter? Come this way. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us.
Oh, where are you going, bro?
Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
I ill like our prospects.
If you know the real picture,
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
the beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
There are too many of them. Better we cut out only those who must.
This cannot continue. You are in need of healing.
Only truly impartial observers can receive it.
A flawless execution.
Once more.
Have I really uncovered the truth of the dragon?
Cut one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
I ill like our prospects.
There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
Shan't let it go.
Guess we gotta pick him up.
The world is in an unfathomable... What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters forth? should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world. And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
35 Worm's Life crystals. Hell yeah. I don't think you could have
We
actually
urged
brought
the
that
people
back
to
to
flee
him.
to the seafloor shrine. The red clouds seem to be less abundant thereabouts.
But will the people do as we suggest? The crux of the problem is how best to convince them.
You've pushed your luck too far. I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarreling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it.
I'll not take that from you.
Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Batal.
'Tis as you say.
All right. Well, we can
How
take care of
dare
that.
you? You'll get what's coming to you.
Looks like we have 3 points around town. That is, yeah. Well, I guess 4, including the one we're standing at.
Enough yet? I'll not take that from... You'll get what's coming to you. That's it. I've had enough. That's it. I've had...
This is your chance to prove your mettle.
All's lost. You'll get what's coming to you. That's quite enough. Seems my
As for me, my
Huh. Maybe we'll come back to this one.
You're just riding on your father's coattails.
You slander my honor, sir! I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Begone!
Now, Nara, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you.
This is definitely like a play on what happened in the first game a little bit with Mercedes. Ooh! She hit him with that vengeful strike.
How cruel! Steel yourself!
See, you're made of tougher stuff. I am ashamed.
It's out.
Heavens, no! Rally! This battle is not yet done.
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay, 'twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
Cool. Well, that
Such
one was easy
moments
enough.
Make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Actually, while we're here, I want to check to see what it's going to take to upgrade a few pieces of our new armor that we have right now.
My sights Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Can't put a price on.
We just passed her out there. Maybe they don't offer services until we get them to safety. The heck did she go? Did she sneak back in without me seeing her, or did she take off somewhere?
Another day over.
Oh, I guess she took off somewhere. Well, I guess we'll wait on that for a minute. Unless that's her right there.
Relocating a forge is no laughing matter.
Okay, yeah, seems like we're locked out of using her services. What about you?
Just tell me what you need, and I'll.
You sell any new stuff is the question. I don't remember that being available. That thing looks pretty badass. It's actually got pretty decent stats, too. Oh yeah, okay, some of this is definitely new. bears the power to inflict silence. I think we've seen that one before, maybe? I don't know, that sounds dope, though, like, she could just get silence all the time just by normal cast. Depending on it says 12%. So I guess depending on how powerful that actually is, it might be worth, like, grabbing this and then removing the silence spell from her loadout and replacing it with something else. Something to think about. Oh, that's sick too. I don't remember if I had seen this one before or not, but it looks pretty badass, and I think it's new. Pretty sure it's new. Yeah, because when we first got here, it was only this one, and then we had to go somewhere else to get. Oh yeah, well, over at by the actual dragon area, I think, where the lesser dragon was at. So this one's pretty slick. It would match our armor pretty well too.
See it done. You're welcome.
Oh, hold on, I
Just
think I do
tell
want
me
to
what you need.
sell some stuff to you.
And I'll see. You're welcome.
I wonder if any new armor pops up then.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare...
No, it doesn't look like it. Oh wait, maybe. I don't remember this. Because we had this one. This one's fighter exclusive. And it actually looks pretty slick. Although it's not as good as the one we just got from the dragon guy. And they're both at, no leveled up right now.
Try to always
Okay, so there's a couple new things.
Oi! I saw it first. Trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
Sounds like we're gonna need some food.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies.
Yeah, but some food will.
Welcome, and as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent...
I don't want to give them anything rotten.
service. At a fair, do come again.
That ought to be enough, I'd think.
Stop this, father! Thank you, sir. I'll be sure to share it.
You mean with me? For true? Thanks. I'm half starved.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait, you shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just...
Thanks, friend.
Oh. Well, I was going to give them more food, but I guess that works.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Show 'em what you're made of.
Come on, bro. Is that all you got?
If you can still hear my voice, all is not lost.
Don't give up now.
Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. It's drained the fight right out of me.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Alright. Got that settled. Where the heck did my pawns go? Guess I'll wait for them to catch up.
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, there you are.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds, Sir Arisen. It seems you have made rather an impact. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Methinks we can expect little opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievements. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day, Sir Arisen. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Yeah, that'd be good for us too, because then we could finally have some merchants at a Seafloor Shrine. And they should offer the same services they would offer here, so I'm hoping we can also get the Dwarven style smithing, so we can get this new armor upgraded a little bit. First upgrade's always just cash, so we could definitely do that one. I could have sworn we got this one. Maybe it's one of the ones that resets or something.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude, for it seems your efforts have served to remind the people of this nation of their common purpose. We would present you with this gift, as a small token of our esteem, and wish you good fortune on your journey, wheresoe'er it may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
That Batal and the rest down are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Zermanella to...
Huzzah! You've done it!
Well, super sweet. What is this? How am I to get there? I think you have to actually rest for like the time to pass for them to show up.
Must be urged to evacuate.
Let us begin with the place most likely to be marked for destruction.
Weird, I'm not sure how you would. Maybe down in the basement area. Yeah, okay. We'll head down and see what's going on with that situation.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
Not much going on. Where to now?
I'm quite sure my theory is sound. My fur is in a right state.
I dare say I can spare a moment. There's a task I would have you attend to. My thanks.
Yeah, we could do that. It'll have to be in the next one though, guys, because I'm about to have my alarm go off here in just a second. Yeah, so we'll continue next time. We'll deliver Lord Phasis over to the Seafloor Shrine. We'll see if anybody else has showed up there, but I'm pretty sure they won't show up until we rest at least once. But if they are there, yeah, we'll see about getting some upgrades. And then after that, we'll probably wait on the Talos situation, like I said, but come down here, maybe take care of this and take care of evacuating these places, and then we'll go on from there. Oh, here's the timer. All right. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.